to me. I don't believe that that's true, that you didn't touch him. I believe you were out of control. That's the only reason that somebody in your circumstance would jump in the passenger seat of a car if they were afraid of somebody, if they were out of control and jealous. Because it is true that you called him at her house.
I told
just a second. It is true that you called him at her house.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know she was.
You left that out of your story.
I didn't know he was at her house.
Listen, you left that out of your story.
But can I say why though? He had drank about 40 ounce. I don't know what you call those big bottles of beer. He was driving drunk. I have beer bottles still at my house.
He wasn't even at her house.
I'm going to hear you counterclaim.
Well, I'm counterclaiming for that night I came back there, and then she informed me that they were changing the locks. So then the next day...
Why didn't you give her the key back?
Well, because I have everything I own there. I mean, my recording equipment...
Reasonable.
Okay.
Got it.
And the next day, my friend who lives a block away drives by and says, I think...
So you can't... You're
he made that he agreed that basically to get the police escort.
Don't tell me, but he basically agreed to. You can't put his furniture out in the snow.
He agreed. No, it wasn't snowing then. It was the weather was perfect.
Pictures, Your Honor,
I want you to not interrupt.
Okay, sorry.
It took him 3 days. I called him every day, 3 days in a row, and he agreed that he was going to pick it up that Friday. He never came.
When did you put his stuff out on the lawn? On
the
what
next
date?
day of the assault.
You can't do that. You can't do
that. He said he was coming that day to pick it up. I waited for him.
You can't do that.
He agreed that he was going to leave outside.
You can't. Show me proof of that.
I have phone call
Show
records.
me proof that he agreed that you should put his furniture
I didn't say outside. He was just
show me.
Come get all the stuff. He never showed up. He didn't show up till Sunday.
Listen. Show me proof that he said to put his stuff out on the lawn.
I don't have any.
Well, then you can't put his stuff out on the lawn. Let me see what was put out on the lawn, please.